it going, guys? Rob here. Welcome back to another top 10 video. This was requested by Chucky Doll to do my top 10 favorite cop films. I gotta tell you, this was a hard list to come up with. I mean, there are so many cop films out there. Thrillers, action, comedy. And I had to narrow it down to 10, but I have a ton of honorable mentions because I feel like they deserved a spot. But I just couldn't. I couldn't fit all this. But for the top 10 I have, they're my favorites, hands down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about my honorable mentions first. And list those really quick. And then get on to the top 10. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Sit back and relax. And let's get started. The first one I do not have down here, but it's the Beverly Hills Cop series. You know, I like those films. Eddie Murphy, fantastic music, just classic films there. Also have the Lethal Weapon movies. My favorite is probably Lethal Weapon 2, even though I can watch all four of them and be entertained. So definitely good cop films there. Here we have Bad Boys 1 and 2. I prefer the first movie, but, you know, I can watch them both. Here we have Rush Hour 1 through 3. The third one is probably the weakest, but it's a good trilogy. Very funny. Here we have 48 Hours with Nick Nolte and Eddie Murphy. It was directed by Walter Hill. And there's also another 48 Hours. Definitely a good buddy cop film. And by the same director who did 48 Hours, you have Red Heat with Belushi and Schwarzenegger, who were also in Jingle All the Way. A lot of people didn't even get that reference when you saw them two sitting in the car. It's like reminiscent of Red Heat. Fantastic. So here we have The Last Stand, Schwarzenegger's comeback. You know, this movie is underrated. There's a lot of action, and I love Schwarzenegger in this film. It's a lot better than some of the stuff he's been doing recently. I will say that. It's a lot better. But now, I had to mention this because it's hilarious. Paul Blart Mall Cop. I love this movie. The second one sucks. I didn't care for the second one. I thought they tried way too hard. This one, everything flowed nice. The jokes hit. And, you know, Steve Carr directed it. But I'm not the biggest fan of Kevin James. This movie, I'm a huge fan, though. I mean, the way he falls down and the way he just says some of the stuff. It just, oh, man, it's so good. I just laugh every single time. The music is great. They have a lot of great bands. A lot of great songs, rock songs and stuff that they use. But yeah, Paul Blart Mall Cop, hilarious. Here's a good one, Lakeview Terrace with Samuel Jackson, Patrick Wilson, Kerry Washington. Kind of a racist film. You know, Samuel Jackson doesn't like this black and white couple that moves in next door because of something that happened to him and his wife back then, so he just doesn't like this couple. Yeah, there's a lot of racial tension. Jay Hernandez is also in this movie from Hostel. And I really like him, so that's a good one. Here we have Dread with Carl Urban. This movie bombed, and that sucks. I thought this movie was fantastic. I always wanted a sequel, and I know a lot of people did. But sadly, don't have one. Underrated Schwarzenegger film, Raw Deal. He goes undercover to try to get into this gang to find out information and, you know, be accepted and stuff, you know, because he's undercover as a police officer. And yeah, it just gets crazy from there. But you got Robert Davi in this, who's, you know, from Goonies. But yeah, good movie. Underrated for sure. Here we have Kurt Russell in Dark Blue, kind of a corrupt cop movie, kind of like Training Day in a way. This is a very violent film, directed by Ron Shelton. Very, very good. Here we have Kevin Bacon in Cop Car. Basically, these kids find an abandoned cop car and they take it for a ride, and then Kevin Bacon plays the sheriff and he goes looking for it. Kevin Bacon is a fantastic actor. He is so good. My favorite movie where he's a villain is The River Wild. I love that movie. So, but this is good too. Here we have Michael Douglas in Black Rain. Definitely a great film, directed by Ridley Scott. And when it comes to Michael Douglas, I think one of my favorite films with him is Falling Down. I love Falling Down. This is another one. This would be in my top 10. So, last we have Stakeout with Richard Dreyfuss and Emilio Estevez. Not very many people know about this. I feel like this is underrated. And there's also another Stakeout. I believe Rosie O'Donnell's in that film. I don't have that actually, but yeah, this is an oldie. Very, very good one. So there you go. Those are my honorable mentions, and there's a lot more that I probably could have mentioned, but you know, out of my collection, I just grabbed these really fast and wanted to give them at least a spot on the honorable mentions list. So now we're going to get into my top 10, starting with number 10, Minority Report, directed by Steven Spielberg, starring Tom Cruise. This is definitely my top 10 favorite Tom Cruise films. And this is definitely one of Spielberg's best. I mean, honestly, besides a lot of his popular films, Spielberg has been kind of like hit and miss, but this is definitely a hit. Number 9 is definitely my favorite buddy cop film, and that is Tango and Cash. Oh man, this movie's hilarious. It's got Jack Palance in it. You're my number one, a guy. Bob, you're my number one, a guy. Two little mice. Aren't they beautiful? Terry Hatch is in this. Great film. The jokes hit. And what's funny, these two were in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And when I saw that, I'm like, please, if we can have them in that movie together, can we please get a Tango and Cash 2? That's what I want. I want another Tango and Cash. Stallone's been doing stupid stuff like, what are those movies? Escape Plan 2, and now we got Escape Plan 3. What the hell, Stallone? Number 8 is Point Break, directed by Catherine Bigelow. Starring Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze, rest in peace. It's also got Gary Busey and Lori Petty. Keanu Reeves is a rookie and he goes undercover as a surfer to get information about these bank robbers who dress up as ex-presidents. They wear the masks of dead presidents and they rob banks. And they're surfers. And so Keanu Reeves tries to get in with them to basically crack the case, and he ends up falling in love with one of the girls that is in the gang, and yeah, it gets crazy from there. So definitely better than that stupid remake, I'll tell you that. Number 7 is Copland. Fantastic movie, fantastic cast, in my top 10 favorite Stallone films. This is one of Stallone's best acting. I mean, he did a great job in the Rocky films, right? And especially Rocky 1 and Creed. But this one, out of all his other films where he just plays like an action star or a comedian, this is a great serious role for him. And I love it. It's got Ray Liotta, you got Harvey Keitel, Robert De Niro, you got Robert Patrick. This movie is excellent. This is one of my recommendations to you guys. Number 6 is Kindergarten Cop. It's not a Tuma. It's not a Tuma at all. What I meant was, you tell me, who is your daddy and what does he do? Get it? There is no bathroom. You're not going to have your mamas behind you anymore wiping your little tushies? Oh no, it's time to turn this mush into muscle. No more complaining. No more Mr. Kimball, I have to go to the bathroom. There is no bathroom. I love this movie. God, he goes undercover as a kindergarten teacher, and he finds information about this kid, and he ends up protecting him from the father because the father's a criminal, and he's trying to get this kid and stuff like that. Great movie, directed by Ivan Reitman. Yeah, awesome. Number 5 is probably one of the greatest action films ever made, and definitely one of my favorite Keanu Reeves films, but it has Dennis Hopper and it has Sandra Bullock, and that is Speed. Keanu Reeves plays a cop who jumps aboard a bus that can't go I think it's below 50 miles an hour, and if it does, the bomb will explode because there's a bomb on there set by Dennis Hopper. Way to go, Jack! Way to go! And this also has Jeff Daniels in it, Joe Morton. Great film. Number 4, RoboCop. RoboCop is amazing. Peter Weller, a very bloody, gory movie. I remember watching it when I was younger, and I thought it was badass. I wasn't looking away or nothing. Awesome. Way better than the remake. I will say that again. Number 3, Die Hard. Definitely one of my favorite Bruce Willis films, hands down. You got Reginald VelJohnson from Family Matters, who plays a cop. He was also in Ghostbusters, plays a cop. But yeah, you basically have John McClane in this huge, skyscraper high-rise, and there's this party going on where his wife is, and terrorists basically, well, these guys basically want to get into this safe that's in there, and they hold these people hostage while John McClane's running from, he's going from floor to floor to floor, running into bad guys and trying to figure out what's going on, and really, really awesome. What that you said? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Happy trails, Hans. Love this movie. Number 2, Unlawful Entry. Talk about a corrupt cop, a crooked cop, a criminally insane cop played by Ray Liotta. He is amazing in this movie. Kurt Russell, Madeline Stowe. Basically, Ray Liotta is, he's a police officer that gets a distress call from Kurt Russell and his wife about this guy who broke in. And he takes one look at Kurt Russell's wife, and he can't stop thinking about her. One look. She comes walking down the stairs, he's just like, he's following her. He walks in on Kurt Russell and her having sex. He's like, I was responding to your alarm, Michael. And he's like, oh, bullshit, you tripped it yourself, didn't you? Yeah, and the credit card's in the boot of my car. You did that too, didn't you? What's the password? Figure it out, asshole. 7 letters. Fuck you. This movie, oh my god. If you haven't seen Unlawful Entry, you are missing out. Definitely watch this movie. Oh man. Now we get to my number 1 favorite cop film of all time. Cobra. This film, amazing. It's a Stallone film, of course. And he's basically the last line of the police defense. He goes in, takes care of the criminals. Crime is a disease and meet the cure. I don't deal with psychos. I put them away. I ain't no psycho man. I'm a hero. You're looking at a fucking hunter. I'm the hero of the new world. You're a disease, and I'm the cure. Die! Drop it! This movie is intense. It is very intense. It's got Bridget Nielsen in this. Of course, she was in Rocky IV. Also Creed II. But amazing movie. This is definitely, oh man, Stallone. He has some great movies, man. Back then, I love it. I mean, this was 1986. Definitely in the 80s and 90s, man. He was booming. But Cobra, if you have not seen Cobra, this is what I recommend. This is my favorite all-time cop film right here. Alright guys, so there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video, my top 10 favorite cop films. Go subscribe to Chucky Doll. He's the one who came up with this idea. And if you want to do a response to this video, please do. Let me know your top 10 favorite cop films. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll be back with more content. And this is Rob signing off.